So back in 2023, I watched this film called Perfect Days. Directed by Wim Wender, it centers around a 50-year-old man who cleans public toilets for a living in the heart of Tokyo, specifically Shibuya, which is where we are right now. Woo, woo, woo. Seeing as we're in the area today, we're gonna have a little fun tour around all the beautifully architecturally designed public toilets that appears in the film. I know what you're thinking. What that's weird. That's weird. Are you for real, girl? Why are you taking us there? But no, hold on, wait a minute. Hear me out. These bathrooms are part of the Tokyo Toilet Project. What the Tokyo Toilet Project was an urban redevelopment project. And the Tokyo Toilet Project was actually funded by a brand we all love and know called Uniqlo. Anyways, let's go. So our first up on the list will be Yoyogi Hachiman Public Toilet, designed by Toyo Ito. At first glance, I really love this like gradient spotted texture that's along the what's meant to be like mushroom shaped pods. It looks very Doctor Who. Let's go inside and have a look. If I was speaking to my past self and telling her, girl, you're gonna be exploring all the public toilets in Shibuya in 2025, she'd be like, what the girl, what happened? Okay. First of all, the sound of the running water, very, very loud. Second of all, this is like the cleanest public toilet I've ever been inside. Very small, compact, you know, I expected nothing less from a Japanese public bathroom. I can imagine this would be a comfortable experience aside from the loud churning of whatever water thing that is. We're here for the music video song angle and for the vibes. Oh, the buttons. Would love that. Big flush, small flush. Okay, I don't really know what else to do in here, so we're gonna keep going, okay? The sound stops as soon as you leave. All right, location one done. Location one done. Seeing as we're right next to it, we're gonna drop by the Yoyogi, what is it called? It's a shrine. I know it's a shrine. Yoyogi Hachimangu Shrine. So cute. These little pockets of light that filter through the trees. I think that's so pretty. I'm telling y'all, that's literally what Perfect Days, the film, is about, is like finding those little things around us that can just bring so much peace. This is literally in the film where they sit and where he looks and stares up at the trees. I can see why they chose the spot to film because this is such a beautiful location. If you haven't seen the film, he has this little film camera that he takes photos of the trees with. I have my little flashback film camera with me. I'm literally him, guys. It's so quiet, but you can hear the faint sound of airplanes going by, but you can't see them because there's so many trees around us. And it's so green. Like, Japan's nature is just like incredible as well, just to sit and watch. I don't know if you do this or not, but I just love staring at like the shadows dancing around on the trees and like the leaves and stuff. I know if you don't do this, you'd be like, oh, what the? But like for real, like you take all those like little moments like this where you're just like staring at the leaves and the sun and like the cats that are roaming around here and just like breathe. And then in the film as well, he likes to like sip on like milk or something. I don't have milk, but I have my iced coffee. That rooster is really something, y'all. There's like other people around as well, and they're also just sitting and just like taking in. Like there's this guy right next to me, if you can see him, and they're just taking in the trees. There's something about like silent companionship sitting here. There's a couple other people have come and gone whilst I've been here, and they too have just sat down and just been looking at the trees. And even though we're all by ourselves, there's like a form of silent companionship in the fact that we're all experiencing the same little moment right here together. Something that parallels between real life and in the film is where Hariyama, he's a lonely man. He's a lonely middle-aged man, and his routine is like clean toilets, take a break and sit in this park and stare at the trees. People do this in real life. companion has gone now. The seats are empty now. Although a guy pulled up on his bike and then went somewhere. And now he's gone. Goodbye. These days I'm finding my days are a lot more peaceful, even though I still have the same struggles of like my mental health, finding a place to call home, trying to like balance like social life plus career, still unpack a lot of things that I haven't unpacked before and being closer to myself. Having days like this where I can just like sit in nature and just like be by myself and be closer to myself is what allows me to heal and find a lot of solace and peace in being by myself. Period. That was really good.
She's really good.
The next location is only 7 minutes away. Slay. Look at us go. I don't have a tripod to put you on. How can I show you this? Let me put you on the ground. Okay, if you haven't seen this before, you're gonna be shocked. Okay, let me show you. Transparent, transparent. Goodbye. Did you see that? Cool. That says when you use the toilet, be sure to lock the door. Noted. The mirrors? The mirrors are cool. It has the same buttons as the previous one. These are like greenhouses. It's hot in here. They are glass, so it's really, really hot and humid. And I'm here again. On, off. Isn't that so cool? The guy's just watching me like, girl, what are you doing? Go to the bathroom. Let me Google how this actually works. How do the transparent toilets work? The transparent toilets in Tokyo utilize smart glass technology. When unlocked, the glass is clear, allowing visibility into the stall. Once the door is locked, an electric current realigns the crystals within the glass, making it opaque and providing privacy. Electric currents? Smart glass, realigning crystals. That's the future. That is the future. Low-key, those bathrooms don't smell that great. Where is Hariyama when you need him? He needs to clean those bathrooms ASAP. I forget the name of the film, but the dude turns into a chair and then he's like a chair the whole entire time, but then the girl like falls in love with the chair. I don't know, it's a weird film, but that just reminded me of that. We're gonna go rent a bike and then go to the next one. Look at us go. If you haven't seen my first bike riding video, I absolutely like suck ass. I was freaking out over the potential of like running people over, but I'm actually really good at it. I promise I'm actually so much better at riding bikes now. I've learned to master the art of like swerving around people. So yeah, yippee hey, go us. Ding ding. I believe that's the sound of an ambulance. There it goes. Okay gang, here we are, Nabeshima Shoto Park toilet. The exterior has all these like wooden planks. The architect for this one was Kengo Kuma. It's described as wooden lattice toilet village inside a peaceful pondside park. There's a lot of kids around because it's literally right next to a playground. So they're all kind of looking at me. According to a website, it is 5 independent restroom units covered with randomly angled live edge, cedar, louvers, something. For anyone who knows anything about architecture, you can translate that. The units are connected by a forest path blending into the forest. By creating separated volumes for each restroom stall, we managed to create a public restroom village. So it's a whole ass village. And I can see that. Looking at it now, I see stalls are like individually in their own little cubic formats. It's really cute. Oh, the kids are trying to catch little fish. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, there's ducks. A little pathway here. At some point at the film, like Hirayama parks his cleaning van here. Pretty sure this was one of the spots that he does that. It feels very safe around this neighborhood. Like there's so many like little kids and their families. It seems like a little oasis within Shibuya right here. So cute. Okay, we're gonna take a mini break and we're gonna drop by this art gallery that I've been wanting to look at. The exhibition right now is something along the lines of plural gateways. I thought it was really interesting because it has pieces of art by different not as known artists. It has like woodwork pieces and pieces made from coral, straw reeving pieces that uses traditional Japanese methods. I don't know if it's interesting to you, but to me, it's very interesting. We're in the city center. Scramble Crossing, guys. One thing I can say that I haven't done is actually ride my bike through Scramble Crossing. I don't even know how I'm gonna get my bike through this, for real. One guy's just like zooming straight through it. Should I attempt that? I'm gonna attempt it. Alright gang, we are at our 4th toilet! Oh, I'm hysterical from like riding my bike around Shibuya City / getting super sweaty whilst I'm at it. Designed by Tadao Ando, this is the Jingu Dori public toilet. It is literally in like it's in one of the busiest parts of Shibuya. Shibuya station is like literally just like a corner around that way. It's currently 5:50 p.m. That took a hot minute to bike ride here, but y'all, we here. This one is described as a minimalist concrete cylinder called Amayadori, which translates to rain shelter. Inside it, there's another cylinder within it that curves around like a circle, and apparently the wind just channels through it. I'm gonna do a quickly panoramic view of it. There's a lot more people visiting this one compared to the other ones, so I'm not gonna linger around here too long, y'all. That's weird. That's weird energy. As if I'm not weird enough, that would be even weirder to linger around. Like, let's have a look and then we'll move on to the next one. Nasty. Hirayama, where you at, bro? Clean that up. That is Jingu Dori public toilet. I think visually this one's a lot more westernized compared to like the other ones that we've been to. It gives teacup, saucer, upside down pudding / UFO object that's like fallen out of the sky somewhere. Very cool. So I was on my way to another bathroom, but then I literally rode past my friends. And Johnny was like, girl, you just rode past us. So now we're here. Look at them. So cute. They're so cute. I'm gonna go park this bike somewhere. Guys, that was so funny. Oh my god, I was just riding onto the next bathroom and then Johnny calls me like, he's just like, I think you just rode past us. I'm like, what? Because we want to go on this roller coaster ride before it closes at 8 p.m. we're gonna call it a day. Unfortunately, we didn't get to visit all of the bathrooms. I'm really satisfied by what we were able to explore today, but I really want to go to this roller coaster as well. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna park this bike to the closest dock and then make our way back to Johnny and Kenzie. It was just all meant to be. I was just meant to meet. I also don't want to be like, sorry guys, I can't stop and hang out with you guys right now because I need to go see a public bathroom. So we're not ditching our friends. Part of me is like, I'm satisfied by what we saw, but also we didn't get to finish it. So maybe we finish it another day. For now, the priority is roller coaster with Johnny and Kenzie. There they are. There's our friends. Well, it's Tokyo Dome over there. That's what we're going on. What? We went 3. It's not on today.
No, why? That girl, you know she's getting to me all day, all night. I'm finding it hard to breathe.
Future Lizzie checking in here. I'm well aware, okay, that it's been 2 months since my last upload. But we're working on it. 2025 was kind of a warm-up, okay? I'm just like getting into the swing of things, figuring out what exactly I want to do with my YouTube channel. But okay, listen up. 2026 will be a more consistent upload schedule. So for the 20% of people who still watch my videos all the way to the end, thank you so much. I have a plan. So if it takes me a while to like upload another video once again, I don't know what I can say. Just your girl has been working, okay? Your girl has been working. It's happening. It's gonna happen. I promise. I pinky promise. So thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Mwah.